This is Dominic with the Petrozelli team. Audiophiles and music enthusiasts are definitely not left out of the experience in Old Town Mount Vernon. We're gonna walk inside Lost in the Groove and meet the owner and see what they have to offer. Scott, thanks for having me here. So tell us, this is your store, right? It's a record store?
Yes.
And first question I got to ask you is, we've got all this cool technology, we've got cell phones, we've got the cloud, we've got, well, CDs are kind of past now, but what is it that makes vinyl and records so much more special than all this newer digital medium?
Well, for anybody who has had records around since they were born, mostly people that are 40 and up, understand it's just holding something. It's being able to hold the tangibility. Plus, with downloading and stuff, you don't get posters and things that were in quite a few albums back in the day. And so it's the holding of the record, just the feel of it, you know, putting it on the turntable, putting the tone arm on, spinning the record, and watching the label go around. I mean, that's what entrances me. I can't speak for other people. I can only speak for myself. But I don't know, I mean, life wouldn't be any fun if I couldn't play records. The store will be 5 years old April 1st
and
of this year.
You said you've been playing with records, obviously, since you said you were 4 or something like that, or as long as you can remember.
My first 45 was YMCA, which I bought in 1979 when I was 4.5 years old.
So, you still have it?
Yes. And it's not playable anymore, but I have it framed. It's at home. It's my first actual record bought from a store.
If someone's wanting to get into starting to play with records, say like the younger crowd, you know, maybe my generation, is your store somewhere where they could start?
Oh, by all means, yes. A lot of people start with Crosleys because they're realistically priced. Crosleys are okay, but they don't have, you can't really adjust sound. They're just, you put the record on and whatever the speaker can handle, you hear. So in this section, we have used electronics. We've got speakers, separate turntables, receivers. And in order to run a standalone record player, you have to have a receiver, you've got to have speakers, and you have to have a turntable. So you need 3 components. Then if you want, you can buy a cassette deck, you can buy a CD player. You know, I get different parts in quite often. You know, the stock changes. Everybody's different. They all like different kinds of music. A lot of people come in here and want to know if I have any 90s stuff. Well, in the 90s was when vinyl was starting to be faded out. So like your Nirvana, your Soundgarden, you find original presses of those albums, you're looking at 50 to 150 bucks. You can get reissues. I can order them for you. Sometimes I have them in stock. But honestly, the most common music that's selling nowadays is 70s and 80s pop and rock. And you just come in here, all that stuff's along that side of the store. People come in and look for artists. If they can't find a song, I have them sing me part of it, and 90% of the time I can guess it. I mean, I'll take any records on donation, but if you want me to buy it, it's got to be something I can resell.
It's got to be valuable.
So Grandma's Percy Faith albums and stuff like that, we can use some of that. But mostly if you want to donate it, it's great. But we're mainly looking for rock, pop, jazz, and blues, and country are our main sales points. So that we're going to pay more for.
That makes sense, totally.
We love 45s. Any kind of musical format we'll be more than happy to take a look at. No, people come from all around. I mean, no shop in this local area has this many 45s that are all alphabetized, organized by genres and stuff like that, and they're only $1 a piece. I mean, almost anybody can afford $1 for a record. You know, thrift shops sometimes are selling them for more than that.
Scott, thanks for having me here. Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming in.
And wow, there's a lot more in here than what I thought. So.
Oh yes, no, there's a lot more than meets the eye.
Thank you for watching this cool business promo. We're trying to give back to the community. What business do you know of that has given you such outstanding customer service that you think they should be featured on our blog?